everything was kind of closed. We walked around for a little bit, but it was kind of cold. So we knew we had like a crazy long day Friday. So we're like, let's just call it a night. I think we went back to the room, smoked some hookah in Al's room.
Yeah, we had some more drinks.
Yeah, had some more drinks. Because, we took so much beer and alcohol out there. So let me tell you, I'll give you a rundown. Albert bought the Jack Daniels, but the fucking... The gallon, bro. That shit looks like the shit people hold up if they fucking win NASCAR. So Albert bought that. I bought a Tito's. I bought a 1800 coconut tequila that has Sue gave me for the groomsmen.
Me with that shit.
So I bought those 2 bottles. We bought so many beers.
I had the watermelon, the grapefruit, and Coors Light in my cooler. I know you had Sam Adams in your cooler.
I had pumpkin, and I bought I think mostly pumpkin beers and something else. I don't really remember. But yeah, so we just chilled, we smoked, called it a night, and then we were like, did we take the edible that day? No.
We took edible.
That Friday?
That first day.
Yeah, so we had some gummies. So yeah, we took some gummies. No, it was the second night.
We smoked the second night.
Because
of my back.
That's the same day we took gummies.
No, because I didn't eat gummy and smoke at the same time.
Yeah, we did.
No, bro, not me.
Yeah, we did.
Because I remember Wilda took the first gummy. She was already in bed.
She was in bed all the time.
True.
So.
That is true.
So yeah, people. So Friday night we were like, all right, we made it to the city.
Thursday night.
That was Thursday night, and then Friday we had we were gonna do. So we woke up. I think like Al said, I got up early. We went to this breakfast spot before we went to this duck tour called Friendly Toast. I think
Friendly Toast. Oh my god.
Woo, good spot.
Yo, Mil, if you ever down there, I don't know if you've gone, but please go there, bro, with your wife.
Yeah, man. This place had like fucking. If you want to, they had like different. It's sort of like a brownstone, but they had like unique stuff. They had like a sandwich made with a donut.
No, that was another place.
No, they had a sandwich made with a donut here.
Oh, they did?
Too. Yeah.
But Santi and Rich, if you're listening to this, it's almost like that breakfast place we went to in Chicago, the Yoke. But this place is more like a diner, but more hipster.
Yeah, it's more smaller. I don't know if you've ever been to the spot in New York that has 80s. Damn, I can't even think the name. There's this place that you can order cereal, but it has 80s.
Nah, I don't think
I think it's called Biggies or something like that.
Never been there.
But, this place was a super cool place, trendy inside. Yo, they had alcohol. They all had like different types of mimosas.
Oh yeah.
They even had mimosa and margarita flights.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to order a different
and
mimosa,
Bloody Marys.
and they have flights of them. So basically, I think your girl got the BLT, if I remember correctly.
The BLT.
You got the French toast that was on point.
Yes.
I got the chicken and waffles,
which looked good.
It was good at first. I'm very fucking picky. When I got it, because it was like a chicken and waffles made with Rice Krispies or something.
But it was more like, because I've been to places that you get chicken and waffles and you get a wing and a die. This place is like they did a chicken cutlet on top of a waffle.
Yeah, fried. So in the way it was, like they had a lot of like this type of sauce on it, and I'm like, oh fuck.
We ate inside.
I'm very
still
picky.
Surprised. I ate inside. I'm like, I don't get this in Jersey yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get it by Friday. This Friday coming up. But we were eating inside, people. Like, try to graph that. Like, we haven't had a chance to dine inside since late February, early March. So us dining inside, because they asked us, do you want to eat inside or outside? And we're like, don't matter, whatever table we get. Oh, we're going to put you inside. I'm like, what? We could eat indoors? Get the fuck out of here. So that for me was still, on the second day in Boston, was still strange to me that I was eating breakfast inside.
Yeah, and not only that, the way they do things out there, which they probably to do out here, is that everything was scanning barcodes. Some places that I know Pier 115 has it. I think I've been to Brownstone. But even here in the place that we went to, if you instead of you saying, "Hey, it's a party of 4. How long is the wait?" Basically, they have a sign that says, "Scan your thing here," and it puts you on a waiting list.
Oh yeah, that was the cool part. I haven't seen that over here.
Yeah, so we scanned it. Like Al said, we sat down. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I had a drink or whatever.
But when you go into the table, you still got to scan the barcode to look at their menu also. Some places they have the throwaway menu.
Like 22.
Because the second breakfast place we went to.
Yeah.
But of course, 3 out of the 4 people, our phones were working perfect.
Yo, Chuleta smack goes to me.
I'm going to do an early Chuleta smack to whoever owns an Android.
Yeah.
Because it was 3 Apple phones that were perfectly scanning these barcodes. And for some reason, Mr. Lee Chuleta over here, his phone was just taking pictures of the barcode.
Yo.
It was for his memory because he was not able to get the menu.
Yo, that shit was not popping up, bro.
And his fiance kept getting mad, like, "You don't know how to do it. look at my phone." And Lee's like, "Yo, I'm doing it correct."
Yeah.
I don't know. His phone.
I had like some type of settings that I need to set up or something that I didn't do, whatever the case was.
So everybody who has an Android that's listening to this, you're getting a Chuleta smack. All my iOS people, high five, because our phone was working correctly when we scanned all the menus.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna front, man. I was struggling like a motherfucker. I had to be like, "Yo, lend me your phone."
Yeah, exactly.
So we
had that place.
Went to Friendly Toast. My girl had some shit that was made with like a corn muffin. Like I said, I did do like stuff for like with donuts. You want a sandwich made out of donuts. My chicken and waffles that had like Rice Krispies into it.
Yeah.
But yo, the food was real good. No complaints, man. Everything was good. We ate there, then we went to
Quack Quack.
we went to Duck Tour,
which tells me that I have to, me as a New Yorker for life, have to do one of these bus tours in New York. Because yes, I know a lot of New York City, but I probably do not know the history of New York City. Just like the way they explain it in the Duck Tour. But before we get into that, when we use our GPS to walk, drive, or take a bus, that's another thing Lee's phone was going through.
Nah, bro.
My
shit was all of us, because your shit was doing the same thing mine was.
I was always using Waze. My girl was...
Your girl was the only one on point.
Her iPhone.
But I could have used the same thing.
Yours was like, you had to look like a compass up and down.
Yo, but yeah, so my phone, for some reason... I
don't care how much you protect your phone.
No, I admit I admit on the scan.
You was taking us one way, and then my girl, "No, it's this way." And you were like, no, it's this way.
It's true. Awilda was like, "It's this way," but yeah, every time my phone, like for some reason, the navigation, I was using Google Maps, which most people use.
It should work. Yeah.
My daughter, when I was in Italy, that's all she would do. And yo,
we did it in Chicago too.
My daughter knows how to use that shit perfectly. But for me, like I'm walking fucking north and the arrows pointing south. So it was a shit show.
Lee looked like an old man lost with his phone.
We straight looked like tourists trying to go to Friendly Toast.
Lucky my girl understood her phone, because even when we went to the second breakfast, like the next day,
the Paramount,
she was like, "Oh no, it's down this way."
Yeah.
We're like, "No, it can't be. No, go down this way." Yeah, and
it was
down that way.
It was. You know what it was? When we didn't get back Starbucks, we went to a park. But
even when we were going to Cheers Bar,
I was right.
Yo, Android.
Cheers Bar. I left. I did that one.
No, she had her on phone.
No, I had the Cheers Bar. I said make a right here. I already
you
knew
had it on your. Oh, because you already knew.
Yeah, but so we went to the Quack, like I said, the Duck Tour.
Which was fucking awesome, because I learned so much. I didn't know how much history downtown Boston had, Boston, Massachusetts. I always hated anything Boston, like Patriots, Celtics, Red Sox, anything.
Yeah.
But that's just team wise, like just
Sports.
because sports, right? But down there, probably because I didn't have no Yankee or New York Giants stuff on, nobody was acting stupid with me. But everybody was friendly. Everybody was to their own. And I didn't find they hate New Yorkers. No, I didn't see that. And I'm saying that maybe because I didn't wear anything that said New York Yankees.
You know what I think too? Where we were at downtown, I think it was mostly tourists, just like us.
Just like if you stay in New York, downtown in 42nd.
Yeah.
So everybody's just trying to have a good time. But walking towards where our duck tour will start, you got to see a little bit of where we were at. We were by the Prudential building, where
Prudential Center. I think it's called, like, the avenue's called Boyston.
It's something like that, because we passed by. When we were walking, we passed by the Fresco's restaurant down there.
Yep.
Tesla's dealership right next to it.
It's next to the Prudential. It's a big Prudential building.
And that mall, once we
mall.
walked in, it looked expensive because it was expensive stuff in there. Because we kept looking for where's H&M, where's American Eagle, none of that. That mall didn't have none of that.
Yeah, that mall is similar to like the World Trade Center, like the Prudential Center building. They had like they had an Italy restaurant. They had a whole bunch of they had like outside Del Frisco's. They had a lot of like high end, and even in that block, for me it reminded me kind of a Hoboken sort of.
Yeah.
All the stores, different bars and places you want to go check out.
Yeah. And then this is still Friday. We get to the duck tour. Duck tour means
See?
Duck Tracy. What duck tour means? You get a land tour plus it goes into the water.
You want to give another Chuleta smack?
Right now, yeah, give it right now.
Give it to me.
Uh-oh.
So, I always thought a duck tour was that you go see ducks.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
people, I want to smack them.
I admit it, bro. I admit when I'm wrong.
There you go.
So
you booked this thinking we were gonna go see ducks?
I knew that it was gonna give you a history of Boston, and that so we basically were on a car.
Pause that right now. You know how many people laughing right now when they're listening?
Yo, fuck it. That's what we do it for. I don't care. I make fun of myself.
People got headphones laughing right now.
Yeah.
He said ducks.
I bet you there's some people who think like me and not gonna admit it.
Really?
They're gonna probably go, yo, I thought the same shit too.
Oh no, man.
Yo, so I thought a duck tour. I knew, like, because I booked it, I knew that it had to do, that it gives you a history and then it goes to the water. So I thought when it goes to the water, you get to see ducks.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Gotcha.
Because Milton had told me, yo, my wife did the duck tour. She says pretty cool. I'm like, all right. And then I was never thinking of doing a duck tour and I think my girl's the same thing. She gets shit at the smack too because I think I told them, like, yo, I might do the duck. I want to go see ducks for. So then, when we went to Sedona, we started talking to the owner of Sedona, and I asked him, yo, any breweries to go? And he goes, yo, do the duck tour. I heard it's good. So I was like, yo, it's the second person I hear to do the duck tour. Two of my other coworkers said the same thing. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna book this shit because he said it's good. So I honestly thought a duck tour had to deal with ducks, but then now it makes sense. I guess the car is a duck, and that's the way you do it.
Yeah, the way he talked about what the vehicles are. That shit was cool to me. Was that they were used in World War II, and this was like it was an army thing that they needed vehicles that you could drive them in land, and then there's certain places that you couldn't get to that you needed to go through water.
Yeah.
So these vehicles have the propeller in the back, or whatever he was explaining, that they could use it in the water and then go back to land. And this was from World War II. And all the vehicles they're driving at this duck tour in Boston, which I think he said was like 20 to 30 of them, are all from that era, from the World War II, and they just kept keeping up with them, like keeping them maintained. And I found that shit cool as fuck. If you're inside the van or